everyone seems to think that you need to eat expensive steaks in order to go on a carnivore diet. And this is what I actually eat every day, and it's not expensive steaks. It's ground beef. It's hamburger. And on the average, I keep it under $7 a day, and that's pretty doggone good. $7 a day for one meal a day, and I don't get hungry. I don't have the cravings. It's sustainable. It's easy. It's simple, and it works for me. Here's a picture of the plate of food that I'm going to have today. Literally, it's 1 pound. I measured out the patties before I cooked them, and it came into about just a little bit over a pound. And where I live, I'm spending $5.99 a pound for burger, so there's $6 right there. And I figured a little bit of butter and some salt. Sure as heck doesn't equal much more than $1, not even $1 for those two ingredients. So I don't use any sauces. I don't use any multi-ingredient dishes. I keep it very, very simple. And simple is much more easier to maintain a sustainable routine for my lifestyle than a complicated regimen of having a whole bunch of different types of dishes every other day, the whole entire food group, the food pyramid, all this other crap that's tossed at us. I keep it very, very simple. And simple is reliable and repeatable and sustainable. From my real experience, and I've been doing this for 3 years now, or coming up on 3 years, just shy of 3 years, is that this is not an expensive diet. It is not an expensive lifestyle. Can it be? Well, of course it can be. You can go and spend $18 and $20 and $25 a pound or whatever the cost is for all the expensive cuts of meat, and you can certainly make this as costly as you want. That is not my goal. It's not that I wouldn't and don't enjoy eating that kind of food or that kind of steak. I do love tri-tip, but tri-tip comes in at like, $8 to $12 a pound or something like that. So maybe once every 6 or 8 weeks, I might indulge in it. 95% of the time, I keep it real simple, real cost effective. Eating this simple plate of food, it keeps me full for hours and hours. And I eat just before I go to work. I work nights, so I eat in the afternoon. Keeps me sustained all night long. No cravings. No energy crashes. I don't go like this on the roller coaster of food highs and food lows, and I keep even Steven as far as the energy goes. So there's no decision fatigue. You know what I mean by that? It's like I don't have to sit there and think about what I'm going to eat every single day. Here's my routine. A couple hours before I prepare my food, I take a couple of frozen burger patties out of the freezer and let them thaw. Let them thaw for a few hours on the counter. Then I throw them in the frying pan, fry them up. It basically cooks itself. And voila. That's about as complicated as I get when it comes to my routine of eating every day. The one thing that can get somewhat difficult eating a carnivore diet and having a carnivore lifestyle is when you're not at home. When you're on the road, traveling, maybe at work, these things can get a little bit iffy, but it's not as bad as you think. I'll have videos coming out in the future talking more about that. If you're considering starting carnivore, I would suggest that you start here. It's very, very simple. Don't overcomplicate this. And it doesn't have to be expensive. I mean, it can be. If you got more money to throw at it, fine, go for it. Now, I do not. And I like to have things consistently the same anyways. So just stick with some burger. There's nothing wrong with it. Find the high-fat burger, the 80-20, the 7-3-17 or whatever it is, whatever you can get. Obviously, the more fat, the better. Just keep it simple. And if you can keep it simple, the simpler your diet and lifestyle is, in my opinion, the easier it is to stick with it. Now, my question to you is, what's your go-to meal? Drop it in the comments below. Listen, everybody, this is Luke, Captain Carnivore. Thanks for hanging out with me today. We'll catch you on the next one.